What is up, good peoples? Welcome back to another Faith Talks segment. All right, everybody. So first, if you guys are new to this channel, make sure you guys give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and make sure you comment and go watch all my other videos. All right. Today's topic is moving on from your past. I think that's actually kind of important because in order to move on to your future, you have to move on from your past and you have to let some things go in order to get to your promised place. So let's go ahead and get into this video. All right, I got a few simple tips just to, get you guys started and moving on from your past because we want a good future. So, yeah. Okay. All right. So some tips from moving on, from your past. I just have a couple of them, and some maybe more important than others, but anyways, let's get to it. All right, so tip number 1. In order to move on from your past, you have to recognize that there is a past. It may be good, it may be bad, but you have to recognize that it is there. And your past is there for a reason. Okay, you cannot move on to anything until you've done something beforehand. It's like, you can't move on from kindergarten to first grade until you've completed kindergarten. It's the same thing with life. You cannot move on into marriage, straight into marriage, unless you've gone through a relationship with somebody, especially nowadays. We don't do arranged marriages like that, but you cannot move on into a marriage until you've had a relationship with someone, You cannot have a full course meal until you've had the ingredients to cook something. So that's recognizing that you have a past. You cannot move forward until you recognize that there is something that has taken you to get to where you are. Your past is it's everything that has happened and everything that has gotten you to your present, and everything that will get you to your future. So yes, make sure you recognize your past. Tip number 2, do not let your past define you. You may have a terrible history of being, I don't know, the wicked witch of your town. I don't know. But do not let your past define you. If you know you are not trying to be that same person you were, don't let it define you, and you go on and you move forward to your life, okay? Because a lot of times, people use their past to hold them back and to hold them down, and they're like, I was this back then, and I can't do anything now, man. And honestly, we've had so many examples of people not letting their past define them. A lot of artists, they grew up in the hood, and a lot of people said they couldn't make it out. Look at them now at, I don't know, a BET award, something. But yes, do not let your past define you. It is not the end of the world, and just don't let it define you. Do not let it bring you down. Do not let it have you stay stuck somewhere and you're supposed to be somewhere else in life. Don't let it keep you in that specific place. So, tip number 3. Moving on from your past, you need to recognize the good and the bad. A couple questions you may ask yourself from what you did. What do I need to work on? What's holding me back, and what has happened that can impact my future? So recognizing the good. You may be like a really good student in school, and that's really, really good. Recognize that. well, most people do, but recognize that you may be a really, really good student in school, and that can definitely take you a ways. Like through college, it can get you scholarships, it can get you good jobs. So recognize that good, but also make sure that you recognize that bad. So maybe you did not have the best grades in school, but maybe that can motivate you to do better. So you may be going you're in high school and you know you haven't had the best grades. Maybe you didn't apply yourself. I don't want to get too deep, but maybe you didn't apply yourself. So you going into college and you're like, I'm going to apply myself so that I can have a good future for myself. So yes, recognize the good and the bad, and I definitely had to do that in life. Like recognizing those people in my life that were bad. So, and yeah, having to let them go in order to move on to where I am today or where I want to go. So, recognize the good and the bad. All right, everybody. Tip number 4. Please be willing to change something. Change is going to happen no matter what. If you like it, if you don't, it's going to happen. It's not. Time doesn't stop. And the world is changing constantly. iPhones were not out when I was a baby. iPods came out. You barely see those anymore. You see straight up iPhones. Like, everyone has an iPhone now. It's constantly changing. There is constantly some type of evolution. And you have to be willing to change something in your life or something around you. If you know that there are people that are holding you back from where you want to go in life, you have to change that, and you gotta let them go. Period. You gotta let them go. Say, I'm sorry, I just can't have you around me anymore. Being around you is holding me back, and I'm not going to let you keep me stuck in this place any longer. So you gotta let them go. Well, they can be your friends, your family, whatever, whoever. Let them go, and be willing to change something. Habits. You can change your habits. You might have done something a few years ago, and it may have worked then, but it doesn't work now. So change some habits of yours. Study habits. Teenagers, make sure you guys change your study habits, because all the way through middle school, I didn't really study at all. I would just always retain the information. And unless it was like a vocab quiz and I had to know the definition or something, I didn't study. And until I got to high school, when I realized that I had to study and I actually had to take time out of my day to learn some material for a test, man, yeah. Study habits, kids. Get into it. It's like Tabitha Brown. Yeah, get into it. But yeah, anyways, coming full circle. Be willing to change something in your life. And that is how you move on. Amen. Okay. Tip number 5, and the final tip of the day. Forgive. Forgive. And this is a very, very, very big deal. When forgiving people, don't let others hurt towards you break you, okay? Don't hold any grudges. Grudges are stupid. I realize that. Let some things go and focus on you. When I say don't let others hurt towards you, break you, someone could have hurt you in the past, and still good lighting. Cool. Someone could have hurt you in the past, and it's like it completely rearranged your life, and things definitely changed, and you're just stuck in this place of hurt and you don't really allow a lot of happiness in your life, don't stop holding that grudge. Let it go and focus on you and move on. Seriously. Forgive people. Forgiveness definitely does help you move on, though. I can definitely tell you that from experience. Until I forgave this one person, I had like so much anger built up inside of me, and there was so much hurt, anger, rage, and every time I saw the person's name pop up or heard of them, I just wanted to completely go off. Like, straight up go off. I would cry my eyes out because some things happen. I'm just like, ugh. And I never forgave them for it, but now I've forgiven them. Yeah. Coming full circle, just make sure you guys forgive people. And I can't stress that enough. I still need to do it myself, but forgive people. Don't forget, but forgive people, and honestly, you'll be good. So yeah, moving on from your past is definitely important because no one really wants to stay stuck in the now. So anyways, I think that does wrap up our video for the day. I need some more topics, guys. So let me know down in the comments or any of my social medias. Let me know some topics that you guys want to hear about, or any tips or anything like that. I'm trying to stray away from everything that is going on in the world right now, like, because we see it everywhere, and I don't just want to put my 2 cents in it because I don't even like seeing about it. So what makes you think I'm going to like talking about it? But yeah, definitely comment or give me ideas on my social medias. Also be in the description below. So yes. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share this video, or share my channel. I really do want to do some great things with this, so make sure you guys share it. All right, see you all in the next Faith Talks segment.